All right. So it seems like every few days I am asked this question. Where is Tatiana Suarez? When is she coming back? When is she going to win the strawweight title? Constantly asked about the whereabouts, about the health of one Tatiana Suarez. And so, you know what? I thought, why don't I reach out to Tatiana Suarez? It's been a while since we last spoke to her. Have her on to discuss where she's been as of late. And so here she is. Lo and behold, we have tracked down the ever elusive Tatiana Suarez for a few minutes of her time. I appreciate it. Tatiana, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So, I don't know if you know this. I'm assuming you do. You probably get hit up a lot from fans. When are you coming back? Right? People are very interested in your whereabouts.
Yes.
Does that get annoying?
Yeah, it does, but it's okay. I mean, it's better that people actually care
Right.
than not. So sorry, we just had puppies. So that's what you hear in the
No worries. I can hardly hear it. It's all good. It's good
Okay.
background
Okay.
noise. Um, so where have you been? What's been going on?
So I've just been nursing my injury, my neck injury, and then but I'm back to live training. But when I came back, I kind of went crazy. So then so then I ended up like breaking my hands, and then I got a concussion, and then I had like some back like I have chronic back pain. Sometimes it's so bad I can barely walk, so or stand. So it just depends on, like I have to be very careful what I do. I have to monitor like who I'm going with, and if I go with someone too heavy, sometimes it acts up. So that's kind of been like happening over the last since I started going live again, because I was able to start going live in February. So
Okay.
since then I've been going live, and then all those injuries happened. So then, but now I'm good. So I'm starting like it's been like a couple weeks where I've been going live again, and trying to like start a camp soon, hopefully.
Okay, so we will get to that. Last time we saw you in action, for those that may have forgotten, June of 2019. So it's been almost 2 years now. You have the neck issue, the injury, bulging disc, correct?
Yes.
You come back from that, you recover from that, and you're good
Hmm.
to go come February, and then you break your hand and suffer a concussion. How did you suffer the concussion?
That's a good question. So actually, it happened in our front yard because we were messing around, we were wrestling, and I I don't remember some or he palmed me in my eye, so I
Who
got a
did?
concussion. My boyfriend.
He palmed you in the eye and you got a concussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do this
While
often? Do you
we're
guys wrestle in the front yard often?
yeah,
Okay.
because he fights too, so
Yeah.
we like to like mess around and stuff.
Okay. And was that before or after the broken hand?
That was after
Which hand?
my right hand.
How'd you break it?
Actually, I was wrestling, but this was actually wrestling practice. So I don't
Okay.
know how I did it, to be honest. I've done it a million times. I like went to shove the head into the center, and I like my hand went into the mat, but it like pulled it back. So
Hmm.
like it broke my hand. But I don't know. I've done it a million times. I've never done that. I think I was just super excited to go live again because that's my first my first time wrestling in like
Oh my.
2 years. So I was like really excited. So I was doing everything really hard, and then I broke my hand.
Mentally, how do you deal with that? Like you're away for that long and then you break your hand, then you suffer a concussion. Like, do you start to think that you're cursed, that you have the worst luck? How do you get over this?
I don't think no. I just think I went a little too hard, so too fast,
Okay.
because I was super excited. It's been so long where I was, just excited to get back out there. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a step back. I'm gonna ease my way into it. So I've just been like, adding more and more practices over time. So at first I was like going live every single day. And my coach is like, yeah, you can't do that. That's why you're backwards. So
Hmm.
so I was like, okay. And it was like, I think maybe the first week I came back, I went to a open mat for like jujitsu, and I rolled for like 2 hours.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, I know. He was like, you should have done like a third of that. I'm like, I know, but I was
Yeah.
having so much fun. So yeah.
While you've been away and dealing with all this stuff, has it been hard for you to watch the UFC and MMA, or like do you need a break from it because you want to be out there, or has it been the opposite?
No, I watch every single fight card.
Okay. I know you tweet
Yeah.
about it a lot, but I didn't know if it was someone doing it on your behalf.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. No, I do my own stuff. And no, I watch every single fight card, and I love watching MMA. It helps me grow as a fighter, martial artist, you know. So I like to learn from other people. I've watched even people at my weight class, like I'll watch them do something. I'm like, oh, you know what? I need to work on that, you know.
Mhm.
So and then it helps me become a better martial artist. Like I know there was a girl at my weight class, and she was really good at taking the back. And I was like, I don't know why I don't like going to the back, you know, that the option. So like I just kept putting myself in situations to take the back and keep doing it and keep doing it. And then this was right before my Alexa Grasso fight. And then I ended up taking her back and choking her out. So I was like, see, I learned from somebody like to put myself in that situation over and over and over again. And then I ended up getting a rear naked choke.
So the neck and back, how are they now?
They're good right now. Yeah.
Okay.
So the neck hasn't really been an issue. When I had my concussion, it was giving me issues just because of, you know, they're correlated. But my back and my neck feel fine. I went live yesterday. I feel good today.
So would it be fair to say that you are medically cleared to resume your fighting career?
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Do you have a fight lined up?
No, I don't, not yet. I'm like
Real
trying to get through a few months without injury
okay.
before I
Realistically,
say
when could
something.
you, if all goes well, when could you return,
I
or when are
was
you targeting?
so when I first started in February, I was like, you know, summer, and I was thinking like July or June, but that's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
So now I'm thinking like maybe hopefully like September. I'm
Okay.
hoping. Yeah.
Um, has
Even
the
maybe
U
August.
okay.
We'll
Has
see.
the
Yeah.
has the UFC been hitting you up, or are they kind of just, you reach out to us when you're
No,
ready?
yeah, I had messaged Jana like a while ago when I started going live. I was like, hey, I'm going live. And he's like, oh, okay. And like I think he had said something about it. Someone had asked him about me, and then he said something about it. I but that was before I broke my hand and got a concussion, all that stuff. So but I'm fine now. So I think, you know, I think I'll be good, hopefully
Okay.
soon. I can't
Um,
wait.
yeah, I bet. And I know a lot of people are excited to see you come back. When and if you do come back in August, September, are you coming back as a flyweight or a strawweight?
So I was thinking I was gonna try out flyweight for a couple of fights and see how I feel there. Because you know all the fights that I've had at strawweight, during the fight, I always felt like I was like I felt weak and tired. So I was wondering if maybe just the weight cut was too draining for me. And it was usually like I've never had an issue making the weight. It was just the day after I felt like I wasn't fully recovered. And I don't know if other people feel that way too. I don't know if that's a natural feeling, but I definitely feel way stronger and more explosive when I practice than when I fight. So I was
Hmm.
just like, maybe I need to try like something where I don't cut very much weight at all, you know, because like I was walking around at 130, now I'm walking around at 135. So I'm like, maybe, you know, if I'm not cutting too much weight at all, if I'll be a little bit more stronger and explosive. Yeah, I'll have to fight people that like are probably 145 or whatever going into the fight, but I don't really care about that. I don't know how much someone a 135 or weighs, but or 125 or weighs going into a fight, but I think it can't be that much.
So would you say that like your next stop is 125? Like you've decided that when you return, it will be at 125?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna try 125 in my next bouts, and then, but I don't think I'm gonna abandon the 115 division. I think I'm just gonna try it out and see how I feel. If I feel if there's a difference for me fighting.
It's, it's interesting because Valentina's looked so good, and so you're going to that weight class. Most people try to, I think, maybe try to avoid her. I don't know. Um, when you watch her fight, do you feel like you have the skill set to give her first loss at 125?
Um, I do think I have a good skill set in terms of you know, my wrestling could give her trouble. Yeah, she's a very good striker. And she has good wrestling too, as you saw her last fight. And people are like, well, I thought you would have had her in the wrestling department. Like, you can't compare my wrestling with Andrade's wrestling because our wrestling is just so different. She's more of like just super strong and like explosive, and mine's much more technical. So that's I think the big difference there.
We also have a big fight coming up in the strawweight division this weekend. Someone that you know very well, Carla Esparza, going up against Yan Chanan, who I think.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend. Probably a number one contender fight. Do you think Carla wins?
I don't know. We'll see. I think Yan does struggle with some takedowns. I think she's been taken down a couple of times. So we'll see if Carla is strong enough to get her down. Because I think that's kind of where Carla struggles sometimes. Like, if the person's pretty strong or has good takedown defense, it's really hard for her to get them down because she seems to be, I don't know, smaller than everyone else. Mm-hmm. I would say shorter. I wouldn't say smaller, because like when we fought, we were like a pound difference when we went into the fight, which I was surprised.
Right.
I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see if she's strong enough to get that Yan down. That Yan. Yan down. We'll see if she's strong enough to get her down. But I think she can get it done. She's pretty good at getting people down to the ground. We'll see.
Are you surprised to see Rose back as champion at 115?
No. Yeah.
Is that interesting?
Absolutely.
What's the dream fight for you? What's the fight that you think about at night? Who's the opponent?
I do think about fighting her often. Yeah, actually.
Why her?
Because she's so, she's beat all the great champions, like the people that they didn't think would ever lose. Like, when Joanna was champion, no one thought, anybody was going to give her problems. And then Rose went and dominated her twice. So, and then, no one thought Weili was going to lose. And then Rose goes and beats her within, a couple minutes of the fight happening. So yeah, that's something that does interest me for sure.
How much are you jonesing to compete again? I feel like you're someone who thrives on, that competition. Do you miss it dearly?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm super excited to get back out there, especially, I don't know. I mean, it's fun to practice for sure, but it's just different competing. Everybody knows that. It's like super exciting to just show what you've been working on. And then actually, like show like you're a one-on-one in the cage with somebody. So it's super exciting to do that too.
Have you been able to stay positive? Like, do you have, 2 years away from something that you love, I would imagine is pretty tough. How have you been able to remain, focused and positive?
It's, it has its ups and downs, sometimes you're like, okay, this is very frustrating, because I didn't think it would take this long for it to heal. I thought it would be fine within, within a few months, and then it took 2 years, so and then I ended up, when I started going live again and ended up getting those injuries, I was like, oh my goodness. And I was definitely struggling mentally then, just because I was like, okay, I thought I was clear, like I thought I could start working towards, fighting again. And then that happened. So yeah, it's been definitely tough mentally, but I think if anybody can deal with it, I can.
And the fact that people still, are asking for you and still think that you're the future champion, all that, I'm sure that lifts your spirits, in addition to being maybe at times frustrating because you want, people to stop asking when you coming back. You just want to be a part of the mix. So I guess there's a gift and a curse involved in that as well.
That's definitely a positive. Like, I can't wait to be like, when someone asks, like, when do you fight? I'm like, this date.
Yes, leave me alone. This opponent, this day. Do you have an opponent in mind? Your return fight?
No, I don't have anybody in mind. Who do you think, like, at 125 that would be a good? Hold on one second.
Well, I think we got to take it a little slow. 2 years away. We want to jump right into the deep end, correct?
Oh no, okay.
Oh, do you? Maybe I'm okay. Am I wrong?
No, I'm just kidding. What about you? Tell me what you tell me what you think then. Like, what were you going? What was your path going?
Andrea Lee. She just won this weekend. No, bad?
No, I was thinking that's such a great idea.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I don't like to, like, how I
you're
am.
not
I
a
don't like to
caller
like
outer.
no, I don't. I think I know people don't mean it to be disrespectful, but like, I don't know.
It's not
I'm
your
just,
style.
it's not my style. Absolutely
Well,
no.
you threw me a bit of a curveball with the 125 thing because I'm thinking of Tatiana Suarez 115er, so I wasn't prepared. A fight that I think would be tremendous at 115 would be you versus Mackenzie Dern, given your
Oh
styles,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. That's a good one for sure. That would be interesting. Yeah,
It
I like
would.
that one. Yeah,
But
I like both of those matchups though.
do you have concern that the neck will keep popping up, or do you feel like it's an issue that has been resolved? Like that, because you didn't have surgery on any of these things, no neck surgery, none of that, right? No back
No,
surgery.
no, people they thought, like it was maybe a good idea, but I didn't want to go that route. I just did it like through lots of rehabilitation. I
Mhm,
just, especially with my style, I just was scared of how surgery would affect the flexibility and the range of my neck.
mhm.
So I was like, I don't know. I've had this neck my whole life, and this is what I know how to deal with. And this is, you know what I mean? So it's just a little scary for me to like go the surgery route.
Okay.
So we'll see.
So it's just rehabbing
But I
and
don't, yeah,
being
that's all I
careful.
did. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I rehabbed it and then just gave it time. Like that's what I did the first time, when I had the neck injury, when I stopped wrestling in the first place, is I just took time off. I took 3 years off of wrestling and it got better. This time it was 2 years. So, I guess it's improving.
Um, this time next year, where's Tatiana Suarez at in her MMA career?
Me?
Yeah.
Hopefully
Who do you
two
think I'm
years,
talking about?
at least hopefully. You said my name and everything. um it's hard to think because I got a screaming puppy.
Yeah.
um let's see. Three, I would hope to be at least 3 fights from now, hopefully. Well, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, at
At
least.
125. If you go to 125 and fight 3 fights and win those 3 fights, you're fighting for a belt like around this time next year.
You think so? Because Lauren Murphy.
What do you mean, Lauren Murphy? What are you laughing about?
Because
What's so
I
funny?
feel like she's won like 5 in a row. Like she still hasn't won a title fight.
Well,
I don't
okay.
know. Am I crazy? How many times has she won in a row?
She's won one, two, three, four in a row. But the thing is, like, I'm assuming Valentina's going to have to fight someone in between now. And I mean, she's not going to sit and wait for you. So I'm just saying, because of your name, because of your undefeated record, because of all the buzz surrounding you,
Mhm.
3 wins at 125, not going to take much more than that. It's probably other than women's featherweight, the most shallow division right now in
Right.
the UFC. Also because Valentina's beaten a lot of the top people already.
Right, right. Okay. Well, then there you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because I was thinking, because I was like, I don't know, because I keep hearing Lauren Murphy like, oh, I should be next. And I'm like, and she still hasn't had a title fight. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is probably frustrating for her. Does she have another fight lined up?
Lauren Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she does. Now you're putting me on the spot here. I mean, you didn't even know that Carlos Barza was fighting this weekend, which is just like, inexcusable if you ask me. Um,
Really? Okay.
yes, Joanne Calderwood,
She
June
does.
12th. So that's a potential number one contender fight, if you ask me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, didn't no Joanne hasn't. Oh, because Joanne took on that one girl and she got armbarred, so she lost her title fight thing,
Jennifer Maia,
right?
but then she came back and beat Jessica
Yeah.
Eye.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Yeah,
funny that
yeah,
we're talking
yeah.
about all this. We actually spoke recently because I did this Instagram live where I was opening these packs of cards and fighters were coming on and I was quizzing them. And you hit me up and were like, wow, those fighters were so bad. I could do
No,
much
I am
better than
not.
all of them. So
I did not say
with that in
that.
mind, Tatiana, we're going to do an impromptu session right here.
Wow. Oh my God. I
So I
didn't
have the
prepare.
box. I have the Panini box right here that I opened up. Now I don't have the packs, but I'm going to just pop out 12 of them because that's what the guys got. So Walt Harris ended up getting the record 8, along with
Eight?
8 right out of 12, along with Lerone Murphy and who was it? Walt Harris, and Cheeto Vera, who was talking all kinds of smack. And so we're going to do this right here and now, Tatiana, live for everyone to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Okay, that was one off. And I'm going to see if you can beat Walt Harris because you were talking so much smack. What do you think of that?
I did not talk.
Okay.
Why are you're such an instigator?
Are you ready, Tatiana?
I'm surprised no one's come up with a good nickname for you. That would be your fight name. Ariel Instigator Helwani.
Okay. This is an easy one. This man has gotten a couple of twisters in the UFC and is nicknamed Thug Nasty.
Bryce Mitchell.
All right. One for Tatiana. How about that?
And they got him on there. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. This man's nickname is Bruce Leroy.
The guy with the afro.
Yeah.
Alex. I forgot his last name. Alex, right? Alex is his first name, right? Caceres?
Oh, nailed it. 2 in a row
Okay.
for Tatiana. You see all that smack talk. You were onto something. Oh, wow. Oh, this is incredible. We just spoke about this woman. She likes to eat cookies.
Oh, Carla. Cookie
Carla
Monster.
Sparza. Oh my gosh. We might be witnessing history here. Okay. This man has been nicknamed the Nightmare, and he's also been nicknamed the Dream.
Oh, well, that doesn't give me much. I mean, there's the Nigeria Nightmare.
No, it was just the Nightmare, also the Dream. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you, his head coach is a graduate of the School of Self-Awareness.
Oh my goodness. You're funny that you said this. Diego Sanchez.
Yes, nailed it. Wow, what is this? 4 for 4. Okay, wow. This is, fortuitous. See, the luck is turning your way, Tatiana. I feel like things are turning your way. It's going to be a big year for you. This woman is nicknamed the Bullet and is a UFC champion. I won't tell you what division.
Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh my God, look at that. 5 for 5. Okay, this man is nicknamed the Highlight and is a former World Series of Fighting lightweight champion.
Oh, the Highlight. Wait, what? World Series of Fighting, the Highlight. And he's a lightweight.
He's a lightweight, came to the UFC, has fought for the UFC title once, but lost not that long ago.
The Highlight. Oh, he lost not too long ago.
Yeah, in a UFC title bout, likes to flip off the cage when he wins. Trains out of Colorado.
Why don't I know who this is? I do know who this is.
Very popular fighter.
He's a lightweight. Oh, Justin Gaethje.
There we go. Look at this. Tatiana, all that smack talk was legit. Okay. This man is nicknamed Platinum.
Oh, Mike Perry.
You know, a lot of people don't know this about you. You spend a lot of time on Instagram and social media, so it's all paying off for you right here and now. This is the a lot of people got this wrong. The male flyweight champion of the UFC.
Oh, Figueredo, Davison.
There we go. There it is. Tatiana.
Did I say his name right? Did I say his name right?
You did. Okay, this is a tough one. This guy is a Tough 3 veteran. Tough 3, trains out of the Pacific Northwest, has red hair. OG of the game.
Red hair.
Yeah. OG of the game.
And he trains where?
Pacific Northwest. So like Oregon.
Oh, and he has red hair.
Yeah, Tough 3.
You almost said his name.
No, I was saying he's trained with Chael, Michael Bisping season of Tough.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Wait, don't tell me though.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything?
His
any
nickname.
other thing?
Okay, I'll give you his nickname. Short Fuse.
Oh no, there's only a few guys that I know that are redhead. Ed Herman. Am I right? Is that his last name?
Is that your final answer?
Maybe, I guess so.
Ed Herman. Ed Herman.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wait, we're 3 away from undefeated here. We're 3 away from sweeping. This is nuts. Okay. This woman just fought this past weekend on the main card, is a former women's flyweight contender.
Is it Caitlin?
Caitlin what? Yes.
Chukagian.
Oh my God. Okay.
I think you say her name differently.
Chukagian.
Chukagian. Okay.
Okay. Oof, this is gonna be tough. This man is headlining a show as a heavyweight in June against Jairzinho Rosenstrike. I mean, I gave it away, but I don't even know if you're going to get it. You didn't even know that Karlov was fighting this weekend.
What does that mean? I know it's not.
I mean,
it's not Gane, right?
No, but that's a good guess.
Rosenstrike. Oh, he already fought Gane.
Yep.
What's he from?
He just lost to Alistair Overeem not that long ago. He is of Japanese and Brazilian descent. That gives it away.
I definitely don't know who that guy is. I've seen him. I know who you're talking about because when I think of what he looks like no, he doesn't look Mongolian. Kind of. No.
Augusto Sakai.
Oh, I don't know his name. I don't know who that is. I do know who he is, but I've only seen him a couple of times.
And last but not least, this man, it has been said he looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Oh goodness. Magomed Sharipov.
Wow.
Zabit.
11 out of 12 blew out the competition. Take that, Chito Vera. Take that, Lerone Murphy. Take that, Walter. I mean, that was impressive, Tatiana. That was really impressive. Well done.
Thanks.
All that time trolling Instagram and Twitter has paid off.
I'm a fan of all fighters.
Yes, clearly you watch everything. So clearly a sign of things to come. Great news. You're medically cleared. You're good to go. You're fighting Valentina Shevchenko in August. I mean, life is good. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it's great to see you back healthy, and we look forward to your return. Great to talk to you, Tatiana.
All right. Nice talking to you. Thank you very much for having me.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.